Have you ever wondered why you work hard, follow popular money advice, and still feel stuck worrying about rent, groceries, and credit card bills? That's because most stock market advice isn't designed to help regular Americans get ahead, it's designed to keep them average. It sounds safe and smart, but it ignores real life, where paychecks don't rise as fast as prices, and waiting calmly just means more stress. When everyone follows the same advice, they all move the same way, stay predictable, and never question why life keeps getting harder. The moment you realize this, you're already ahead, because money should support your life, not control it, and awareness is the first step toward breaking out of average. Have you ever noticed something strange? You work hard, save a little, maybe follow popular money advice, but still feel stuck. What if I told you most stock market advice isn't meant to make you rich, it's meant to keep you average? Think about it. You watch TV, scroll social media, or hear friends at work talk about safe moves. Everyone sounds confident, but somehow most people are still living paycheck to paycheck. For example, your coworker follows every popular tip, yet still worries about rent going up or grocery bills every month. That's not bad luck. That's the system working as designed. The real problem people face. The biggest problem isn't laziness or lack of effort. The real problem is that most advice is made for the crowd, not for real life. Average advice creates average results. It's designed to be simple, safe, and comfortable, not powerful. For example, you're told to just stay consistent while your rent increases, gas gets expensive, and your paycheck barely changes. You follow the rules, but life keeps getting harder. This advice keeps people calm, not free. It keeps people busy, not ahead, and most people don't even realize it. Why this advice sounds good but fails? Most stock market advice sounds smart because it uses simple phrases and familiar ideas. It makes people feel responsible and patient. But patience alone doesn't solve real-world pressure. For example, imagine someone telling you, "Just wait, things will improve," while your credit card balance grows and groceries cost more every week. Waiting doesn't reduce stress, it increases it. This advice ignores how Americans actually live. Rent due every month. Car payments, credit cards for emergencies, unexpected medical bills. When advice doesn't match real life, it keeps people stuck in the middle. Not broke, not free, just average. How being average benefits others. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Average people are predictable, and predictable people are easy to manage. When most people follow the same advice, they move the same way, think the same way, and never question the system. For example, millions of people doing the normal thing means prices rise, wages stay slow, and stress becomes normal. Nobody tells you to question whether the advice fits your life. They just tell you to follow it quietly. That's how average becomes permanent. Here's the good news. Realizing this already puts you ahead. You don't need to panic or rush. You just need to stay curious and aware. Money should support your life, not control it. For example, imagine feeling calm when paying rent, buying groceries without stress, and not relying on credit cards just to feel okay. You don't need to be extreme. You just need to stop blindly following advice made for everyone else. Why popular advice spreads so easily? Most average advice spreads fast because it feels comfortable. It doesn't challenge anyone. It tells people what they already want to hear. For example, a YouTube clip says, "Just be patient and everything works out." That sounds nice after a long workday, but patience doesn't lower rent or grocery prices. Comfortable advice spreads because it calms people, even if it doesn't help them move forward. How this affects daily American life. When people follow average advice, money stress becomes normal. Everyone accepts it like it's just part of life. Example, using credit cards for groceries, delaying doctor visits, or stressing every time the paycheck arrives. People don't ask, "Why does this feel so hard?" They just think, "This is normal." That's how average turns into a lifetime habit. the small shift that changes everything. The real change starts when you stop copying the crowd and start thinking for yourself. Not rushing, not panicking, just becoming aware. Example, instead of blindly following trends, you start asking simple questions like, does this fit my life? Or is this helping me feel less stressed? That mindset shift alone puts you ahead of most people. If this video helped you, subscribe for simple money lessons every week.